What's up, wrestling fans? Welcome to episode number 191 of Smack Talk, presented by SmarkOutMoment.com. I'm Tony Mango, the host of the panel, and joining me on the mic for this episode, I've got with me, returning, Drew White.
Yo, yo, yo. Prime time in the building.
Millions of dollars?
Yeah. Of always it ain't hundreds of dollars, millions.
Mr. Thousands of Dollars, Stephen Wago.
I don't think Drew knows how to use a sentence.
And some other kind of joke about millions of dollars, Mr. Mike Payton.
So this is episode 191, and we arrange 191 into 911. That's 9/11. Illuminati confirmed.
I do have lots of triangles in this episode.
Oh. Be on the lookout for that.
You should. Now I actually might go back and add some triangles into things. There's going to be some random pyramids and, I don't know, subliminal messaging. There's been subliminal messaging in other episodes. People never pointed it out, but I guess that's why it's subliminal instead of superliminal. Simpsons jokes. Anyway, our episode tonight is going to be covering Battleground, all of our predictions for that pay-per-view that's going to be coming up. We've got our typical stuff on the other parts of the episode too. Hot tags in part 2, rest hold breaks coming up in part 3, Fantasy League at the end of the show, and part 1 right now is what it always is, the wrestling trivia question of the week, otherwise known as the Ask Him. So for people who are unfamiliar with how this goes, let's give you a quick rundown right here. Ask Him consists of 2 questions. One is to the panel, one is to the audience, and both of them tied together in some fashion, some kind of central theme or whatever. Last week, excuse me, the questions were about Hall of Fames. They were from, was it Wigo, I think?
No, that was me.
That was you? Okay.
I don't do nothing to anybody.
Do you remember them, or should I run them down?
I vaguely remember them. I believe the question for the panel was, who is the only man to be inducted into the WWE and WCW Hall of Fames while they both were still active?
Yep. And none of us got that right, I think.
Nope, and that answer to that was Junkyard Dog. So I made it a little easier for you guys, I thought. I said, who is the only man to be inducted into all 3 of the WWE, WCW, and NWA Hall of Fames?
So let's see, who said what? Johnny Castaway says Dusty Rhodes. Nope. Because it was what, Harley Race?
It was Harley Race.
Peter says Eddie Graham, I think, but not 100%. So nope for that one. Watchman King says, let's say Ric Flair, but I'll also say Harley Race. So half credit because you also said Ric Flair. Mono Apex says, I'm going to say Dusty because he's relevant. Oh, and yeah, fuck Byron. Mars Primo says, I think it's Ric Flair. I think is the only one I can think of. I was going to say thinking that. And I will give the next fuck that guy inductee should be Byron Saxton because he sucks. He looks like a cool guy, but sucking is sucking. And Rose the Show says, wow, I want to start answering questions again, but I picked the hardest fucking one. I'll say Dusty Rhodes, but I have like 30% faith in that. And Silent Widow Doom says, I will not miss another week. Going to get this in the first night. I thought that this was the answer to the first question you asked, so I'm going to post it for this one. Arn Anderson. Of course, it's probably Flair or something easy like that since you're not Tony. Fuck Lanny Poffo. Fuck Byron, the magical floating Mike Saxton. Fuck whoever got rid of all the original McDonald's place equipment except for the apple pie tree that still sits outside the one on North Plank Road.
What?
Okay. Oh, I gotta give shout-outs to Silent Widow Doom for this one. Okay, so we were talking about this, I think, on an old talk show about the old McDonald's playground equipment, how they had, like, the Mayor McCheese jail and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, the McDonald's on North Plank Road in Newburgh, they got rid of all that old stuff except for the tree.
Well, the tree
for
is
some
awesome.
Reason, the tree is still there, and it's like, it's not even in this sitting area where you are. It's like in this random spot between like the dumpsters and the drive-through lane.
Like they thought that it was kind of an equivalent of putting a real tree out there or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they thought that tree was like a historical site. Like, I don't know, Mark Twain sat under the fucking tree or something, and it just sits there awkwardly sticking out. And it's like everything else is this bright neon signs and everything, and here's this old, like, freaking metal fiberglass tree from the 80s with its piss poor paint job and graffiti all over it still sitting there.
Maybe it is a historical thing. Maybe that's the tree that the apple fell and Sir Isaac Newton figured out gravity.
And Sir Isaac, you mean the apple pie fell and he figured out gravity?
Yeah. And then suddenly somebody forgot about it and became Neville. He also says, and fuck my insomnia that keeps me up all hours of the night answering wrestling trivia questions.
Oh, well, he could do that 30 questions thing.
Yeah.
That'll help
Which,
keep him up.
apparently the 30 question thing that Peter sent in was supposed to be one a day.
Oh.
So that makes a lot more sense than, I've got a question for you guys for the mailbag. 30 of them. But, I don't know, we took care of them. That's how we do things.
How are you going to be able to do one a day? But, you know.
Yeah, we wouldn't have been
Maybe
able to
you.
do it for a podcast thing, but...
Well, maybe for you on the website, but not for us.
Right. So, Drew has this set of Ask Him questions for this week. Hit us with them, Drew.
Yeah, so this set of questions will be along the lines of a certain Brock Lesnar, mainly because he is a part of the main event, and he is Brock Lesnar. He's a fucking beast.
It's going to be about a certain Brock Lesnar, not just any Brock
one.
Lesnar.
Yeah, exactly. So this question about Brock Lesnar should be easy for you guys. I believe so. So what was Brock Lesnar's debut match on the main roster in WWE? Who was it against? And where was it at?
Can you repeat the question?
Yes. What was Brock Lesnar's debut match? By that I mean who was it against? And what pay-per-view was it at?
He didn't debut on Raw?
He debuted, but it wasn't a match. He just came out
Yes.
and wrecked some people's faces.
What was his
first
debut
actual
match?
match? Was it Big Show?
Nope.
Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy?
Close.
Close.
And Lita?
Yeah. No.
I have no fucking clue at all.
Steven was close, though. It was one of them.
Jeff Hardy
Yes.
at
Judgment Day?
Vengeance.
No. And no.
Backlash?
Yes.
Oh, he did debut the night after Mania. That makes sense.
So
Jeff
Backlash and Jeff Hardy, okay.
The match ended in referee stoppage after Jeff Hardy would not respond. Guess who the ref was?
Mike Kira.
Nick Patrick?
I didn't even fucking think about it. That could have been the question to the audience, but it's Theo. It was Theo.
Teddy Long.
It was,
good
he's
It
got
was
so many names.
Theo.
can't say.
Yo,
Theo.
Theo!
Anyways,
Yo, Theo.
my question,
Yo, Theo, I appreciate.
guys, Yamanos. Okay, so this question to the audience, it's gonna be a contest sort of way, and by this is Brock Lesnar has obviously been pinned before, and maybe he has submitted as well. So the question to the audience is a contest pretty much. Name as many people who have pinned Brock Lesnar or made him submit. Bonus points if you can name where they were at. Whoever has the most wins imaginary point. It's for nothing.
Alrighty, guys, if you think you have any answers for that, or you just want to take out some random guesses, you can leave comments below on YouTube. You can leave a comment on smarkoutmoment.com, or you can send a tweet at smarkoutmoment with the hashtag #AskHim. Next week, Drew is going to tell you all the people. Do you know them all?
You didn't think that one heard, did you, Super Brains?
I know. I believe I got them all. I might be
So,
wrong.
if you know the answers, let Drew know.
We'll see.
I have a list in my head. No, I have a list of all the people in my head that I believe so. I might be wrong. I think Tony's had similar questions where other people have came up with more, but I believe I have a set number in my head. I use the internet, so I believe I have the right number.
Alrighty, guys.
All right.
We are going to go along with the hot tags in part 2, and we will see you there. So click on that next video if you are on YouTube, or if you are on iTunes and Stitcher. You don't got to do a thing. All you got to do is sit back, relax, and we'll be right back.